Hello, me oh my, it is I, Omi, and welcome back to the stream! Wow, we're streaming again, and it's Wednesday. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. Hi! Hello! Hello, hello! There is an event going on HereAfter, and, Jez unfortunately cannot come, so she wanted me to stream it. So we're streaming it. Yeah. That's what's happening. Now, I am not really a part of Cindergate. I mean, I kind of am, sort of, but I don't really live in Cindergate, so I'm just kind of going for the vibes. Currently just going for the vibes. I do want to make sure I'm deafened. I am deafened. I do want to pull up my stream so I can moderate it. Moderate it. I need to make sure I moderate it. Let me go to mod view. Okay. Right. So, yeah, there's a thing. There's a thing happening. There's a thing happening. a thing is happening. I'm just gonna wait over here, I think. I know you guys can't see my screen yet. It's because I don't know if you're allowed to see my screen yet. So that would be why you can't see my screen yet. Also, you couldn't hear my music. Ha 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 ha. Oops. One second, guys. I hadn't been planning on streaming today, and now I'm live. Well, I had thought about it. I was like, I might. Who knows? Okay. Yeah. Right. So, how you guys doing today? How you guys doing today? We're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait over here. I know you still can't see my screen. You can just see my face, my lovely face. Oh my gosh, I have such a lovely face. Wow. Such a lovely face. I am okay, I did. I said it. Cool. Cool. Okay. Yeah. We're just kind of waiting. You're living? That's valid. That's totally valid. We are just waiting for people to be ready, and then we will hop actually into the game. Yeah. Essentially, I'm just kind of stalking the other two people who are streaming right now and just waiting until they show their screens, and then I will show my screen because yeah, I don't know. So we're just kind of waiting. We are in fact just waiting. You guys can hear the sounds, not them, but you can hear them. Oh my gosh, what is this? Crazy. That's insane. Is everything sounding alright, by the way? Do I need to turn anything up? Because I can. We'll have to possibly adjust people's volumes and whatnot whenever we actually get into the event. Just because people are quiet and differently quiet. But I'm glad that you're living. I wish that you could be slightly better than just living, but I am glad that you're living. You know what I'm going to do? You guys, I'm actually gonna go back to my starting soon screen so that you guys can hear music, but I can turn off the audio so that I can hear what they're saying. We're gonna do that. If I do this, you should not be able to hear what they're saying. Ha ha ha! I'm being smart. Okay. Yeah, you should not be able to hear that. I'm still here, by the way. Just so you guys are aware. We're just kind of waiting. Today's gonna be more of a watch from the sidelines type day, so just so you guys are fully aware, that's kind of what's gonna happen. I want to be another perspective, I guess. You guys can't see what's going on, but it's chaos. It's utter chaos at the moment. Oh boy. When is it not chaos? Valid, actually. Super valid. Hello, Dusty. We are here. We're just waiting. There's an event going on in HereAfter in Cindergate at the moment, and I'm waiting until I see other people have their games open until before I actually turn on mine, because I don't want to give any spoilers or anything like that. So we're just gonna wait for a moment, listen to the lovely music and also my voice, and eventually we'll actually get into the event. It's crazy, I know. Okay. Alright. Turns out it's now time. So let us hop into the thing. Okay. We are going to pull open the game momentarily. 1 second. Yep. I need this on, and then also going here. There we go. There we go. I got it. We're doing good. We're doing great. Everything's good and great and amazing. And I need to undeafen myself.
To see everybody here.
I missed the beginning part, but it's okay.
Today's our first mayoral debate for the election of the mayor. I am Grave. I'm gonna be here just to ask questions and mediate, and so on and so forth. I have a few rules that are going to be let in place. First rule of business, there's going to be no fist fighting among the audience and the candidates on stage. Is this going to be understood?
Yes.
Yep.
Elaborate.
No punching each other, no fist fighting, no knives, no guns, etc., etc. Let's see, what else do I have written down here? Okay. No explosives of any kind from the candidates on stage and or the audience. Is this clear?
Yep.
And the last rule that I will also set in place: any and all assassination attempts that are going to be held out must be held out after polls have been closed. There is going to be nobody trying to kill each other on the stage until after the elections are over. Got it?
Everyone set that in your calendars.
No, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't.
Yeah, of course the doctor would be against.
That doesn't
I'm
make
trying
sense.
to give you business, Doc.
It would be good for your business.
You'd have so many new
It's-
people in there.
It's a free clinic.
Oh, well.
You'd have work then.
Locate the non-local.
Yeah.
Alright. Today we are going to start off with these questions for our leadership of the town. Are we all set and ready?
Yep.
Mora, what are you doing up there?
That's a great question.
Yeah? Is the snail in your hand? I can't see
We
it.
got.
Is
Basically, we were told that we're not allowed to kill
Oh.
people currently.
So the snail
That's
is
what's
running?
happening.
Well, it can.
one
There's
or
no
rule
He
law
can
against
run.
it.
I mean, we let you
Uh,
run.
Law that's saying a snail can't run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm.
Okay.
Apparently there's a
Checking in
snail
on that,
running
sorry.
for president? Not president, mayor?
Okay.
Well,
I guess.
I'm gonna ask the first question. We're gonna go down the line for this one. Let's see. We'll start with you, Cluck.
Okey-doke.
Wishes you from all the other candidates in this lineup.
First and foremost, I believe I'm the only chicken in this lineup, so I think that it brings with a lot of experience. People think that I'm the only one. And, like, do mayor things.
I see. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else you would like to add?
I'm also one of the few non-violent people around, so that's pretty distinguishing. Other than that, no. Pass it on.
Alright.
Alright. I'm Kelly. What distinguishes me is I have 10 years of experience practicing law, and I know all of the laws of the land, despite Cindergate not having many. And I've been representing this town to the government, local government, for about 3 years. Also, speaking on the violence, I've also not been physically violent with anyone in also over about 3 years, which is good.
I'm just taking
And I'm
pictures.
keeping it that way.
So you're saying you are running for, well, you want to help with the law, but you also want to not technically physically do anything about the law besides maybe a slap on the wrist.
No, I'm saying that I'm not going to be personally physically violent, which is
Ah.
different than public policy. Do you know what a mayor does?
I'm here. Would
That's
I
a
not
great
be here
answer.
if I didn't know?
Yes. There's a snail sitting next to you.
I even said he shouldn't be here.
I cede my time.
Alright, you. The snail is next. Also, stating your name could also, be pretty helpful in.
What, he's done that now?
In assisting in this as well. Because I don't hang around, a whole lot of you. So.
What was the question
again? What most distinguishes you from all of the other candidates in this lineup? I suppose. Snail. Alright.
I'm so sorry, Bob.
Alright, Bob. Is there anything else you would like to say?
Okay.
Understood.
At least he's polite.
That's true.
At least he is. On to our next candidate, I guess. State your name.
My
Sorry
name is
about
Will or Rat or whatever I am.
It's Rat.
Called Rat. If you look at me and say, "Hey, you," I will probably respond. You see, I have not been violent on the server once. Besides maybe a few playful hits, I've not tried to do anything violent. And again, I've been keeping to myself.
Just now.
No one knows who you are.
Is that a bad thing?
When electing an official, yes. I would say so.
I've been busy. I've been helping with that.
So you're already overwhelmed with your business and you want to take
No,
on a
I
political
wouldn't say
office?
I'm overwhelmed.
Has the nightclub been
I have
opened once in the last year?
We're trying to find staff, actually.
Hmm.
We have applications open, by the way.
I've noticed.
I've been busy. But this is the only thing taking up my time, besides travel and trying to find other excursions.
Hmm.
And this is all to further my business, and not only that, my campaign.
All right.
I've not been too busy to not be around. I've just been having my hands on other things because I'm bored. And honestly, getting out and doing social work and trying to help, the town.
A bored public official is not a safe person to be around.
The nightclub's done being built. I have my crew going and handling things around the town, such as cleanup. I've been going out for adventure on my own resource farming. I mean, hell, I've been over. I don't even know how many blocks out, and I got pulled. I came out to this. I didn't mind. I really didn't.
Hmm.
I'm not saying I'm bored per se. I want to actually do more than just my business. And I don't think having more of a business person in charge and someone who knows some political, no, not some, but a good bit of political upbringing.
You're running a business that hasn't been open in over a year.
Well, it needed to be built. We're finding staffing. Building took a while.
So you can't really take credit for a business that isn't open.
But what about the stuff we're also doing around the town before it opens?
I'd say it's admirable, but you don't have to be a mayor to do that, as we can see.
I know. I don't have to be.
So why do you want to be a mayor?
Well, that's why we're here, being asked questions to find out why and find out exactly what we're here to do.
Hmm.
Speaking of questions, I suppose I can move on to the next one.
Yes. Go right ahead.
All right. Gonna go down the line again on this one. We'll yet again start with Cluck. What is your vision for Cindergate, and how do you plan to integrate it into the priorities of the government?
I've been listening to a lot of the people, and a lot of the people here like the way of life that they have. And while I believe that there are quality of life things that we could push forward, I ultimately wish to preserve and honor Cindergate and its people by protecting our way of life while also trying to make living here much more breeze and much more enjoyable than it already is.
Alright, alright.
How?
How? Well, that's an interesting question because there's a lot of things that we could be doing. I think we could be building, focusing on, structure. We obviously just have our free clinic. I think it's important that we also look at that as an example of other things that could help out the community. I believe Will down there said that they were talking about working with the community as well, and I think more programs similar to Will's businesses, as well as the general kind-heartedness of our citizens, would be most useful in building up this community while also not making any terrifying new changes that people think will come with mayor. Good, simple changes over time to really structure and build up this place. I think it could be healthy.
Right.
Alright, Kelly. On to you now.
Well, I think that, first of all, everyone knows my stance on government. But I understand that people want at least something to represent them, considering that we're having this in the first place. So, my perspective and my plan for the future is,
Yeah.
first of all, to, dissolve the mayorship. But, of course, I understand that that won't put people's minds at ease. So, I think that we should give more power to the city council and give them the town hall instead of the mayor's house so that it can actually be used for something rather than an abandoned building that spends most of its time smoldering and empty. So if we used it as a as like a city hall meeting, well, specifically not the city hall, but the city council meetings, then we'd be able to do more around the town without actually having to worry about one individual making all the decisions.
On the contrary, you would have to worry about a group of individuals meeting at an agreed time.
I'm on the city council, and we meet regularly. We
Giving more
fundraised
power to a
this.
diverse group of people that don't meet super consistently sounds like nothing's going to change.
Giving a bunch of power to one individual that is not from here sounds like something I'm not willing to do.
How are we supposed to take steps forward if we are waiting around waiting for someone to make a decision rather than having someone make the decisions? Why are we setting up my massive curiosity about your campaign has been it sounds like you are running on the precipice that none of what we're doing right now matters because it's all going to go away.
Exactly. Why are you even running if you were trying to dissolve the mayoral state? Why not try and dissolve it outside the mayoral state?
Or try to make it something, respectful.
That it's not.
Because there's a city council that does everything the mayor's been doing for all this time, but they don't have the funding because it all goes to the mayorship that doesn't exist.
Then why not let the mayorship take hold, dissolve city council? That way we can have more funding for other stuff, such as building
Sounds
stuff
like a
like
great
this.
idea to give a whole lot of power to one person.
Well, it's better than multiple people if they can't come to a decision.
Do you understand how politics works, or do you just not want other people to understand how politics work?
like you're putting in a whole lot of work for a whole lot of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like I'm putting in a whole lot of work to make this town better while you're just doing it out of self-interest.
But you said you were trying to
I'm
dissolve
doing it
mayorship.
out. Excuse me.
I
I'm not doing
am,
this out of
to help the
self-interest.
city.
I'm doing this out of because I love this town. You got me sounding like I'm sort of heartless person in charge when all I'm really trying to do is make this place better.
You're right. You're not in charge. Yet. But I don't trust you to be in charge because I don't trust any one person to be in charge.
But you want to put your trust in other people, yet you don't trust people.
I'm putting my
You-
trust in the city council because I've known it for this entire time. The difference is I'm trying to give more power to it rather than giving it to one person who shouldn't have it.
So instead of trying to make a mayoral thing, you're trying to make
I
it
didn't mean
just
to
a
do
general
that.
council?
Yes.
That
Well, again, I have to ask why are we out here? If
Yeah.
it really feels like you are taking advantage of this situation just to rub it in the faces. If we vote you for mayor, we wasted our vote.
If we
I'm
vote
trying
the
to
me
mayor's
for
called
mayor, if we vote me for mayor, then we actually have a city council that can do shit.
Why don't we just
If we
vote
vote
for whether or
you
not
for mayor, then we have a mayor that's trying to do too much.
why don't we vote for if we should have a mayor or a city council before we do the whole voting for a mayor?
We've tried that before.
And what has happened?
Well, feds came in and shut it down. So, if we turn it over to the city council legally,
So why are the
then it
feds
all works
showing
out.
up? Why are the feds showing up to vote, and they're not showing up today?
Because we're doing it legally.
So you were doing it illegally
So
before.
under the city council's guise, you ran illegal elections that you then blamed the feds on for getting shut down.
That was on the previous mayor, actually.
But you said you had part in that.
Yeah.
Then why are you here running when you just
Why are
admitted
you
to
trying to
doing
defend
an
the
illegal
legality?
thing?
Surely you of all people know that if you do illegal things of which you just stated, that makes you less trustworthy. And you've already said that you're going to be giving up the power anyway. So
It's a good thing I'm not
why
taking all the power for myself, unlike all of the other people on this stage, then, huh?
Whoa! We haven't heard. We haven't heard both me and Bob's claims for what we're doing, so do not claim everyone on this stage.
it
I'll
seems
make
like you're
whatever claims I
acting-
want.
It seems like you're acting out of
You can't
preconceived
claim something
notions
if you
and
haven't heard the other
previous
side.
experiences
Sure.
instead of trying
Prove
to
me
embrace
wrong.
the fact that people can be different.
You know, you're talking while we're having
Thank
a
you, Bob.
conversation over here.
Wow, it's almost like I picked that up from you.
You know, I thought this was my turn, so why don't you shut up?
Oh,
That'd be
like
great,
you've been
actually.
jumping out of turn this whole time?
Oh, you mean during the quiet parts when people aren't talking? Unlike you, who's interrupting everything that I've said.
Everything,
TT.
really? I've interrupted everything. You are so self-assured in your intellect that you truly think what you speak has weight.
Well, at least I don't have to make myself taller
Dang.
with a little hat.
Wasn't the intention, but alright.
Anyway, I think that's a good thing for my turn, so we can just pass it on now.
Yeah, Bob, you're next, buddy.
That's kind of a valid question to ask.
Understandable. I will reiterate the question. What is your vision for Cindergate, and how do you plan to integrate it into the priorities of the government?
Oh my god, guys. Is the snail gonna win president? Not president, mayor?
I like that answer.
Mora, do you want to read for the snail, or do you want me to help?
Syndicate's future will be great. Buildings will be up and running again, and everything will be accessible to small, tall, and all kinds of creatures.
Okay.
He's gonna make sure all the buildings have people running them and everything's, running smoothly. Everything's great, I guess.
Okay. And is that everything you have to say for now, Bob? Alright.
Let's just stop hiding behind the chair.
And now, for our last candidate over there, Rat.
Pardon me. Can you reiterate the question?
I can definitely do that for you. What is your vision for Cindergate, and how do you plan to integrate it into the priorities of the government?
Well, alright. Honestly, I love collaborative effort in Cindergate. I love what everyone's been doing helping out, so I want to try and keep that collaborative effort. I want to place a suggestion box, either whether town hall, mayor office, whichever, in an easy access place so people can suggest things as, time passes through my candidacy. I also will want to plan more seasonal festivals besides holidays and such, and we will also have a team dedicated to that, just that. We're going to try and bring in more business. I want to personally try and set up a trade center besides the shop area where if no one wants to meet there too far out, whatever, there will be a centralized area in case your base is either, you don't want people to see your base or don't want to meet in Cindergate or not allowed in Cindergate, whichever one of those. But I want to make a more centralized area for it just in case we backups and such. I also want to try and open up trade to the Nether. We're also going to have, I'm thinking of bringing up possibility of free healthcare minus clinic, and as well as personal protection. You send a slip through the mail, through the mayor's office, whoever has done you wrong or whatever. We will make sure it is handled in, I don't know what type of way. I will leave that to the team I put to that. Sorry, I'm checking out my bullet points.
You're fine.
I personally love the way of life, and I don't think any law should be put in place. I think it should remain the same. No sheriff, no nothing. Anyone can do anything. That's why we have the protection system in place, just in case people get hurt. And honestly, would you want a hawk watching over your shoulder this whole time? Watching every single thing you do? No laws in place. A city that you can run pretty much freely as long as you respect the buildings and other stuff. I want to put more shops in. I want to help build more shops in the Nether, give it a hand in that, as well as just trying to keep things running smoothly in this town.
Alright. Is there anything else you would like to input?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Let me look at my bullet points. Okay. This will be the last one where I am going to go down the line. And then I will start asking questions individually for different people. So, again, last one, we're gonna go down the line. It has been said that Cindergate needs a mayor that is a disruptor and a source of new thinking and new ideas. How do you think you can provide that role? We will start with Clock.
I think approaching the mayoral position, one in and of itself is already planning to disrupt it. The way that things are. Good, bad, ugly, it's going to happen based on the position's existence alone. I personally think that myself and a lot of the candidates up here agree that there are a lot of things that we wish to keep in place. So the disruption that I would like to bring is not one that throws off the harmony of this town, but rather introduces different harmony. I don't wish to take away the rights of people, but I wish to introduce things like my fellow candidates have said, and I've said in many ads as well, different holidays. I think community events. Trying to make this a more organized and functional place without, you know, interrupting the water, poisoning the water, so to speak.
Okay. That's everything? Alright. Callie.
Yeah, can you repeat the question?
Yep, I can do that. It has been said that Cindergate needs a mayor that is a disruptor and a source of new thinking and ideas. How do you think you can provide for that role?
I still think that the best thing we can do is give the city council its due comeuppance to both influence the town and also be influenced by the town, because the city council meetings are usually all open to anyone who wants to come join. I also believe that having that city council meetings also keeps us all responsible and held accountable more than a singular head of state. Being a disruptor, though, I'm not quite sure that that's what Cindergate needs right now. If anything, it needs stability. And I think that we can find that through a city council that can protect us rather than one person that could decide to change things up on a whim. But that's all I have to say on it.
Alright. Bob, you're up next.
Bob's hiding again.
He'll be alright.
Do you need me to read it again?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah.
could. Oh. Well,
Who's yeah?
Well,
seems as though we have somebody who is, being a problem.
Why can't I hit it?
Bob is not the ideas man, but you all are. You will make the ideas, and I will make sure they are done with the most effort and passion. Alright.
could someone replant that cornflower? Okay, thanks. Makes me feel better inside.
Same. Anything else on the matter, Bob? No, thank you. Alright, Rat, Your turn.
I personally think the town does need small disruptions here and there. Nothing too bad, such as events or stuff like that. Disruption doesn't need to be terrible. Now, yes, let's see. Uh, pardon me.
You're good. Take your
Pardon me.
time.
I was too focused in listening to Bob.
You're alright.
May you rephrase the question?
That's okay. I got it. Cindergate needs a mayor that's disruptor and a source of new thinking and new ideas. How do you think you can provide for that role?
Thank you. I just couldn't remember the last half of that question.
You're good.
Source of new ideas. I mean, I personally think it would be a great source of new ideas for me to come into play. I mean, hell. My business is just about to open. That could be as well another vendor for source of ideas through either events thrown through there or gatherings around the town hall, such as galas and stuff like that. Not right this second, but in the future. I want to try and bring more, again, such as buildings. I want the residents to do more buildings, such as shops, other things, statues if need be, something to decorate the town. Because as much as I love the decorations here, it's beautiful. It really is. I just wish there was a little more. I mean, hell, we just put in a new fountain not too long ago. I'm not too sure. I've been out on my excursions.
Yeah, no, we
But
put it in not too long ago outside the library.
the library, beautiful. I think that
Mhm.
looks nice. I'll have to go check it out.
Mhm.
But I do, again, plan to bring collaborative effort, so there could be the new ideas.
Okay. Alright. Now we are going to do some more individual questions. We are going to have opportunities for you guys to, I guess, talk to one another amongst these things. So, jumping in, so on and so forth is allowed. However, to keep things simple and a little bit more civil, I suppose. If y'all start arguing for too long, I'm just gonna cut on in and tell you to stop.
Understood.
Alright.
Okay. Let's see. Who do I want to ask this question?
I don't know, Bob. I don't know.
Good
I think
question.
it'd be great if the crowd asked questions.
I wouldn't mind it, but
Hear from our future resident, or our current residents.
well, there is a section on here that is about citizen involvement, so alright, everybody who wants to ask people questions up there, go right on ahead and ask.
I have a question.
What's
yep.
up?
What are the candidates' stances on taxes?
On
Part-
what?
pardon me?
Taxes.
Axes?
Taxes.
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 Uh,
That's a great answer.
it's a great question.
I don't really
That's
know what
also
we
a
would
great
tax. Mainly because we make a lot of our own goods. Everyone kind of has their own resources. I don't know what we would put taxes on other than maybe. But no, I can't even think of anything bigger than a donation in terms of funding.
Oh boy, if the
No,
snail
I
gets
don't
mayor.
like taxes.
Yeah, I don't think we would do anything like that. I think that's actually the first thing we agree on.
Yeah. Yeah, no taxes.
No taxes.
I think that's unanimous. I think. Unless Will has something
Yeah.
to say.
Oh, no. Why would I
Alright.
love taxes?
Yeah,
I'm my
that's
own
just-
I don't
business
know.
after all.
That feels like a lot of unnecessary math.
Exactly.
Yeah. No taxes. That's the decision.
All right, no taxes.
Regardless of who you vote for, no taxes.
No taxes. It would have been really funny if Bob said there would be taxes.
I don't think he knows what taxes are.
I don't think so.
All right. Anybody else?
I suppose
Chat,
I could
any
ask
questions?
a question.
Any question ideas that I should ask?
What is each candidate's stance on healthcare? I guess that's a very general question, but
Your clinic is free, Maple.
I just want to make sure it stays that way.
We can't change your business.
I'm trying to instate free healthcare.
I was gonna say
We already have it.
Yeah.
Not by going to a clinic though. It's more of a mail system.
What?
No, hold on. I want to. What
Yeah,
is the
please
mail
explain this.
I'm still trying to figure that out with my team.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so it's a reason.
So you have concepts of a plan for a mail system?
I have a question. I had a completely different question, but now I kind of have a more appropriate question. Hi, William Knight with the Deity Frog News.
Forgot to take stuff.
Will, genuine question. Who the fuck is this team you keep talking about?
It's a good question.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Cool. That answers my question then.
That didn't come from the candidate.
Mind
Nope.
your fucking business.
No. I just want to make sure that it's clear that Will as a candidate is not running just only for himself, but a group of people.
Not for a group of people, but everyone has a, you know, such as the council
I don't know.
or a team
actually.
behind them.
Except the city
Help
council's
team-
elected volunteers that are vetted normally by the
Can't-
other council
can't a-
members.
What about the people helping me run my political party?
What's
I
your
The
think-
political party?
campaign I've been doing?
I think
The
you're
people
one of
helping
like
with that?
maybe 2 of us that actually has someone doing it for us.
I've been having help. They've
Yeah,
not
didn't
been
you have
taking the
help?
reins.
Um,
I've
You
been
had like a
doing
little
it
bit.
as well.
I mean, to be fair, there's only
it was just
4
given to
people
me,
and one of
so-
them's
Yeah,
a
me
snail,
neither.
so.
Yeah, but yes.
So you're the only one that actually campaigned.
But also, I'm pretty sure both of the people
I
who
didn't
helped those
add, that was
two
me.
were members of
Yeah.
Cindergate that we know. But that's all I have to say on the matter. Thank you.
Wait, am I the only one that actually wanted to run?
No, I
No.
want to run.
No.
and-
No, we were
Okay.
running.
Yeah.
But like I think you're the only one that actually had a team
Yeah.
to help you. I think we
Yeah.
mostly did it on our own.
I mean, I did most of the things on my own. I just more so meant putting up posters and helping me get stuff together for this campaign, such as
Everything to
No,
do
I'm
with the
not- I
Want to
campaign.
clap for Bob's statement?
Everybody clap for Bob's statement.
Thank you,
Bob
Bob.
wants to run,
Thank you,
but
Bob.
can only silver.
hold
I
on,
just
hold on.
want to add my 2 cents
Oh, wait,
in
no,
on
wait, that's wrong.
Dr. Maple's question.
Only
Which
slither.
is the only real changes to any kind of healthcare in Cindergate would be adding more, like, if your clinic needed an upgrade, that is something we would undertake. Really, it'd be more about enhancing it rather than. I don't think any of us want to charge anyone for medicine. That's just me.
No.
No.
That's just
No.
you should just get that.
I agree.
think you can
That's
just-
good to hear.
You can probably look for the city council if we have more funding. We could also look for funding for you.
All right.
I mean, if anything,
That's nice, Bob.
Bob will
you
help
for
collect
that. That's
supplies
very
for the
sweet, Bob.
hospital.
It's very nice.
Very nice.
I also
Thank you,
have,
Bob.
I can also have supplies for if I do get elected, if that research idea does not fall through.
Understood.
Okay. Are there any other people who would like to ask questions?
I have one. What are the candidates' opinions on the museum and library? Potential expansion into helping our citizens learn more about the world outside and other things.
I adore that idea. I think more funding should go. More
I have
expansion.
connections to some people who are good builders, so I wouldn't mind helping with expansions on the buildings. And plus, you could probably get some connections with people that actually have more access to resources of material wealth and also intellectual wealth in the case of book.
Yeah.
So,
I would have to agree with them. I think it's something that definitely deserves funding and is something that we can grow over time in, showcasing all things that make Syndicate. Having a vast sea of knowledge is always important. So I love the idea, and I'll happily help make it happen.
My only thing is I wouldn't want to.
okay, Bob.
Awesome. Hell yeah. I would want to put a team of builders and another team, maybe a team of historians together to run the museum as is, or make it more of a collaborative effort with donations.
Careful there, you're talking to the person running the museum.
I don't know where the snail went. I'm trying to get pictures, but
My apologies. I didn't know.
the snail is just gone.
Oh,
You
it's
haven't been
alright.
around,
I'd
it's
love
not your
help.
problem. Not your fault.
Okay. Anything else from anyone?
I got one more from the news.
Okay.
So, what is each of the candidates' opinions on the new Illager settlement to the south of Cindergate?
Do you mean drag scale?
Yeah.
drag.
Okay.
I think it would be a lovely business opportunity if, given the right circumstance.
Business all you think about.
I thought they were a bit bigger
Not
than
all.
a settlement. Aren't they like a
They
town?
are. They're a town.
Thank you, Bob.
So in reference to drag scale, they're not hurting anyone, and they have a lovely pier. So I feel it's only smart to make allies with them and see if we can help each other out. Our little friends from across the sea.
When I went over there to view the island, the city itself, I mean, they were nothing but hospitable. So I see no issue opening up alliance or trade routes with them. I think everyone should be welcomed in Cindergate. It should be a place of no violence. To a certain extent. Everyone can do what they want, per se. That's why we have the protection system.
I don't know where the snail went. The snail's just gone. And I want to get a picture of the snail.
Alright. Last call for anybody else. Any other questions?
Chat, any questions? Anyone? I will ask it.
Going once. Going twice.
Nope, alright.
Alright. The window for that is now closed. Alright. We've already kind of gone over something like that. Okay.
Where is the snail?
This is more so of a general statement for each of you. When you are part of the government, how will you respond to a lot of the media's inquiries? Will you respond to them in a timely way? Will you make sure that the media doesn't play favorites? Are you gonna blacklist reporters? That kind of thing. General statement for all of you.
Can I speak first on this one, or does anyone else have... Does anyone have any objections to that?
Oh, you can
Speak first. Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. I think that media transparency is one of the most important things that we've got. Specifically because, like I said before, the town council meetings are completely open to the public, so I have no problem with keeping anything that any elected office does open to the public, especially the mayorship, if there were to be a mayor, which we'll see. But if there were a mayor, I would think that it would be very important to keep everyone in the loop, be that through the media or directly through holding public hearings. That's all I have to say.
I'd like to piggyback off of that because I agree with a lot of things that Kelly has said, and I think what I really want to emphasize on top of the open availability is the complete honesty and transparency. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't get to know what's happening as soon as possible to the absolute extent of the truth, and I only think it fair that, much like you said, no favoritism. If the elected official is not doing their job well, I think it is the public's right to criticize and demand better of them. And that's all.
I honestly agree. I think media transparency should be 100%, shouldn't be leaning to any certain side of the conflict. And as soon as it happens, it should be posted or thrown out in a newspaper.
Alright. The media is allowed to speak however they wish. I shall only answer questions in business hours so I can have peaceful evenings and mornings. Alright, thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob.
Any media can come to me at any time. I'm open for any questions. I will get to you as soon as I can.
Okay. Okay. Alright. This is going to be a more pointed question. Rat, this question will be for you.
Alright.
The mayor often takes credit or gets the blame for the town's economy. What exactly is the mayor's role in economic development?
To oversee it. To help oversee it and help run it. To handle things behind the scenes as well as try and help as much as you can. Not only be, well, with me, being a business owner, I try and help as much as I can in the business at the same time, but I try and do as much as I can on with the behind the scenes type sort of work.
Okay, alright. These last two questions I'm going to kind of ask are going to be more generalized statements for all four of you. Alright? These are going to be about crime. 'Cause quite a bit of crime happens, I suppose, I guess.
I haven't seen any crime.
Agreed, I haven't seen any either.
You make that sound so pointed.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. It's the slow turn. My apologies.
No, that's just how I turn.
My apologies.
I have a bad neck.
Oh my, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Alright, What is your philosophy about the mayor's role in fighting crime, and what do you suppose a proper approach could be?
I'd like to take this one first, if I may.
Go right on ahead.
Well, I think the biggest thing we should look at is, are the crimes against a set of laws, or are the crimes against citizens? If the crimes are against the citizens of Cindergate, I think that takes precedent over, say, if I... you're not going to get harsh punishments if you enter a store that says no shit or service. Just go back and put on shoes. But let's say someone works really hard on a shop and it gets burned to the ground. That is a problem. And I think it is the mayor's responsibility to help solve two problems, essentially. The burnt building, which I think can be easily fixed, and then, the punishment for who has burnt it down. Now, I think the death penalty is a little extreme, and I also don't know how much prison is going to be effective. So, I think it's more of a understanding why and figuring out an approach for the individual that will help prevent them or do less of that crime in the future. I believe life is precious and we shouldn't take it away just because of some silly actions, but I also understand the importance of one's possessions and personal life.
I have
Needless to
a
say, it is
question.
going to be
Oh,
a
sorry.
balance. It's going to be a balancing act, as is everything. But yes, okay, I apologize. That is my time.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
I understand that you did immediately say that the death penalty is harsh, but why was it the first thing you said?
Well, on the campaign trail, a lot of people are talking about murder, death, and everything like that. So I just wish to put it out there. I don't think violence is going to solve violence. If someone strikes another person, I don't think killing the assaulter is going to stop violence. But I believe that there should be some kind of reprimand for causing harm against a member of, of Cindergate.
I have a question. Who mentioned murder or death?
On the campaign trail? Gosh, I was told so many times about past mayors that have been killed. I've been told about how naturally violent this is. I try to listen to what the people are telling me. I feel like it better shapes a vision for what this town could be. And it sounds like, violence, despite being small, because I agree with both of you, I haven't seen a lot of crime in my time here, but I don't wish to write off people who tell me that there is. I think it's something to keep an eye on.
I just asked because I haven't been in the city too terribly long, so I had no idea of this. Crazy.
Understandable. Like I said, I don't see it often, but I do know that it happens.
All right. Let's see. What's the last point of interest?
Where did the snail go?
A lot of us already have heard there are rumors of the new sheriff being around. Would you support or partner up with them to ensure their success, or do you find it completely unnecessary?
Personally, I don't think a sheriff is necessary at all. We haven't had a sheriff here in the time I've been here until, again, recently, him being around. I haven't seen him once. The town's been running smoothly without him. No one's done anything heinous besides blow up the tower, and I'm not even too sure who did that. Besides that, I haven't seen any crime. I don't think a sheriff is needed. I think people should be able to govern themselves. And if anything, push comes to shove, if things do happen, a system will be put in place to make sure reprimands are handled.
I agree with that statement, but I would also like to let you know that you are standing next to the sheriff that is trying to become the sheriff.
Should we get a different interpreter for Bob for this question?
Maybe?
No offense.
You might be a little biased.
Yeah, it's all.
You've been speaking on Bob's behalf. Bob's been writing.
I-
I've not said anything on Bob's behalf.
Sure, I'll
Maybe
I'll
Bob is camera
speak
shy.
for Bob for the moment. All right. What say you, Bob?
Right, so much.
Sorry. I'm just reading from the notebook. I'm sorry.
That's what the book says, man.
It's the typing
And-
for me.
and-
Can't help it.
I'm just reading off of the script that I was given.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Cookies are so
Sheriff is not evil, just someone who makes sure Grandma's cookies aren't stolen. That is what Bob has said.
Okay.
Interesting point, Bob.
Very,
Bob.
very interesting point, Bob.
Very insightful. Thank you, Bob.
So very insightful.
Great speaking.
As for my response, I am more in agreement with the rest of the candidates in the sense that I don't think sheriff is necessarily the position we should be looking for. I think if there's stuff like a problem, someone like a social worker or a town assistant, someone that isn't going police are a lot like guards in the sense that the threat of violence is always on the table, and it's rather intimidating, I would say, to have someone out there that has precedence to do violence as they see fit, when I thought of solutions can just have a well-spoken individual talking things down.
Okay, rebuttal. That can't be the case always. Some people won't sit there and listen to long talks or sit there and try and de-escalate the situation with speaking. I mean, the town I came from, that was never the case. We had a sheriff and he was corrupt. Every single town I've traveled through, every single lawmaker or law official has been corrupt. And hey, by the way, before I continue with this, why is the sheriff running for mayor if we're talking about crimes and corruption?
It's not the
sheriff
sheriff.
is not.
I'm just looking
Sheriff's
up
the
at Bob.
interpreter for Bob.
Interpreter. My bad. My
Yeah.
apologies. My apologies.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Bob is the one who is
Yeah,
running.
Bob is.
Also,
Then then why is the sheriff the interpreter for Bob?
I don't
That's my
know.
question.
that's who was
Just
asked.
That's what we were
That's all.
asking. I
Oh,
don't-
What's the question?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, okay, but like, I don't think long talks would be necessary in some cases if you can't de-escalate the situation. You don't
I
need the
agree.
threat of violence with police. That's why you, again,
I-
the protection.
I'm sorry,
system.
I'm confused. Are you pro-sheriff or not
No,
pro-sheriff?
no. I think
Okay.
sheriffs are corrupt.
Right, and I am saying the same thing.
You're
Sheriffs
not
are
a
no,
sheriff
no.
yet.
and
No,
sheriffs
that's
are
not what
corrupt, and
That's not what
I-
I'm rebuttaling. The long talks, de-escalation through long talks.
right, that was a solution to some temporary problems. That's not the final solution. There are other responses that can be had. I'm just saying that it is a better idea than a sheriff, which is an easily corrupted position, and the threat of violence is on the table inherently with any and all police.
But why not let the people just go about their day and not have to worry about doing anything? About getting
As
in
if
trouble.
if someone burns down your store,
That's different.
but that's what I'm saying, is we don't need to send some thug out to help with that. We need to send someone that's actually
Who?
going to
I'm
help.
not saying thug. The personal protection plan is in case someone comes into, let's say, as in this case, assassination. That is more of what I'm referring to. The long talk. If a store burns down, that's different. That is
Sure.
a situation
Yeah,
situation that will be handled.
I'm giving
accordingly.
one specific solution to a laundry list of varying problems. This is not the only solution that I have.
But if someone burns down a store and you just go up to them and talk to them,
No, if someone burns down a store, there's going to be there's going to be consequences for the person that burned it down. And it's not going to be a long talk. I'm not saying that's my only plan. I'm saying that is one of many better plans than having a sheriff. Because some problems, believe it or not,
Hmm.
can be discussed down and not just immediately waved off.
I wish we
There
could
are
have asked
some
questions
crimes
after
that need
this.
to be handled, and there are others that don't really matter. And I would prefer to have someone handle it, like, uncorruptly.
I'm not saying corruptingly,
Who
I'm
would be the
saying
person
handle
handling it,
accordingly.
though?
Yeah, we're saying the same thing.
Fair enough. True. Same,
Well,
different wording. I apologize. I get confused a tad easy.
It's all right. It's all right. I didn't want it to be. I wanted it to be made clear that sheriff is not the from my first go-to. It is not.
The sheriff makes sure the laws are followed through a process the mayor makes.
It really depends on the laws, I would think.
I still don't think we need a sheriff.
I would agree. I don't want an enforcer. I would want
I don't think we
someone
need
that.
one.
I don't think we do. I think a lot of us are tough on our own, and we just need hands to help and someone to, you know. I'm sure Grandma's cookies are going to be just fine, Bob.
Grandma's cookies can be protected in other ways.
Exactly.
Grandma is protected by her family, who will protect the cookie.
Yeah. Instead of
Grandma's
giving the cookies a sword, let's, put them in a jar.
Uh-huh.
I now have questions that I would want to be able to ask, but we already did the people in the audience questions, so
Well,
now I'm just sitting here.
is there anything else that anybody would like to ask? Any thoughts and or questions that you may have that I didn't cover
Can I ask a question?
at all?
So, based off of the sheriff thing that you guys were talking about, you were saying that you have solutions for when things are to happen, but how are you going to do that? Who is going to be the person who is handling the conflicts if it's not a sheriff? What kind of a position would that be?
I can go first.
No, pardon me. I'm trying to see who's asking that.
It's Omi.
That's
They're
me,
on the
sorry.
fence right there. They're on the fence. They're jumping.
Hello, it's me.
On the right.
Bob is
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
I can go first. I would just say, we have a small town and we don't have a whole lot of people that would be getting into conflicts. And if it really needed attention, then it could be brought before the city council and we would be able to figure it out or mediate. I don't think that we need an enforcer to choose for us.
I mean, I don't think we need a sheriff at all. I don't think it's necessary. I'm trying to figure out plans for certain actions and have it act accordingly with certain situations. I'd rather have certain prepped situations handling some of the laundry list than others. Some crimes harsher than others, but there's not really any crime, so I mean,
I think
what
I
would
would
we
say.
be?
Oh, my apologies.
No. I was about to say it's besides situational until it comes up, what would we really be handling?
I have to concur with these. It really is a case-by-case basis. I don't foresee a lot of theft happening, being that we have a free resource bazaar, essentially. We don't really need to go killing each other's cattle, or stealing each other's crops.
Everyone's self-sufficient.
I only really picture issues being quarrels between two individuals, and honestly, most of that is just people messing around. Very
Plus-
seldom do we find like bigger issues. Please go ahead.
Most stores use the marketplace block, which you can't steal from. So, pretty difficult to steal from people here.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
kind of
I mean,
lucky
even
with
we
each
are
other there,
using that.
Goose.
May I raise a small point, if that's all right?
Sure.
Go for it.
Sure.
There was an incident that was handled, to be clear, with the clinic being blown up twice. And it
I did hear
was someone who, someone did help me with the situation, as we did have to figure out who did that, so we could ask them to stop doing that. And it was handled, and everything went quite swimmingly. I would just like to say that, because I am biased. Mora is my friend. That is very clear. But Mora did help with that situation. So I'm not saying that we need necessarily a sheriff, but I would say that I think it would be a good idea to have someone in charge of situations, like an investigator, maybe. I don't know.
I think
Were
that's
you
an
acting
excellent
as a
idea.
sheriff already at that point?
No, but my acting wouldn't change if I became a sheriff.
Then why should you become a sheriff if you're gonna do it anyway?
Yeah.
Because then I'd have meetings with whoever the mayor is about,
You
you
can
know,
have
stuff they want to happen.
meetings with the mayor without having a title and a weapon.
At
I
that
really
point,
think
you're just a
I'd
vigilante.
have a weapon anyway.
I really think it is a matter of the title itself being sheriff. I don't mind having a position like that. It's just the powers would be different, and thus the name would be different. So it wouldn't be exactly sheriff. Sheriff implies that there's a police force, and I'm not a big fan of those.
Yeah,
But
no, I don't.
in
I don't
terms of what you're discussing, Dr. Maple, I believe that having someone ready to help in situations like that to figure out and have a conversation instead of, I don't know who the individual that was at hand was, but it sounds like you guys just talked it out and everything worked out. And I think that's an ideal situation that doesn't call for the need of a sheriff, but to your point, the need of someone to be in attendance and helping resolve the situation.
Okay, that was my question.
Yeah,
Who
that's
is
all I
going to be that
wanted
person?
to bring up, is
Who
to
would be
see
that person?
since it was
Anyway,
on the topic.
It's
Yeah.
fine. Everything's fine.
Honestly, I have to agree with them. My only thing is, as long as people can handle it themselves, that's fine. That's perfect. That's again, let people handle themselves. But if certain things do not stop, like if you talk to said person once or twice and that behavior doesn't stop, then again, a mediator, such as what they are suggesting, would be lovely.
That was all. Thank you.
Right. One last call. Is that everything? Going once,
I have a
going
question.
twice. What's up?
Do we get to have like closing statements, or is it
Uh,
just stop?
we can have closing statements, and then
All
once that's done, I can say that if you want to place your votes, then things are over there.
Go on
Alright.
ahead.
Huh? What?
Closing statements. Anything else you want to tell anybody at all?
I think Bob should go first.
Yeah, I
Bob
think
should
Bob
definitely go first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bob wishes for everyone to vote freely. Do not take bribes. Vote for who you believe in. Wise words from Bob.
Wise words, Bob.
All
Bob
right.
is still in a place where I cannot get his picture.
Who wants to go next?
Well, I will not bribe anyone to vote for me. At all. But as
But
long as this town stays pretty, know how it is, I think I'll be happy either way. But I don't plan to enact any laws to change the town too terribly much, besides on the business sense and collaborative sense. And I personally think that's what this needs, or this town needs. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. Cluck, you want to go next?
Sure. I just wish to thank you all for coming out tonight. Thank you to the fellow candidates for taking the time to run. I would say pretty notorious and memorable campaigns. I trust the citizens to vote for the future that they wish, as well as what they find will be the more comfortable and enjoyable outcome. Thank you all again for this time, and thank you for hosting.
Yeah. You're quite welcome. All right. Kelly, I guess it's your turn now. You're the last
Alright.
one.
I would just like to, first of all, thank everyone for being here. City Council did a good job funding this and setting it all up. So I appreciate everyone on the I appreciate everyone on the council that helped us make this possible, and everyone who showed up. I also would just like to note two little things as well. Just because I think that it's important to note the responsibilities of the mayoral office. I have been in office for a number of years for different parts of this town, and if we look at the track records of my opponents, barring Bob, who's wonderful, Will's business has yet to open and has been more focused on the town, which is admirable, than its
We
own
need staff
self,
to open. That is a different story.
as you have said, despite the fact that you have been renovating the town with what people you have. And Cluck, unfortunately, has not opened her store, and also the only other economic interest that they have been a part of is in a corporation called Wet, which closed. And we have no word of why.
Oh.
Just like to mention that.
I got you. Keep going, keep going. Got it.
Oh my god.
That would be against the rules.
It would be against the rules.
It would be against one of the
It would
rules
be.
that I had put in play. Okay.
We had an assassination attempt by the world itself.
Can't believe that.
Well, that's not foreboding.
Definitely.
Not at all.
I think the server is telling us to wrap up.
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, pretty much.
The good thing we have these very unflammable buildings.
I know.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So
We're
wonderful.
perfectly alright.
safe. So cozy.
Incredibly safe.
Mm-hmm.
Just peeking, just to make sure nothing's on fire over there. Alright, final concluding thing. For anybody who has not voted yet and is wanting to vote, place any renamed blocks of any sorts in the chests over there to your corresponding voter. If you have any questions and or any things you want to talk about with any of the candidates, you can either talk to them later or I don't know, send them messages on any platform they prefer to be messaged on, so on and so forth. Debate is adjourned. Everybody can go home now.
Whoa.
Me too, Jesse. Me too.
Honestly, same.
Yeah, I could definitely use a drink.
You doing good, kid?
Oh, lag. Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay.
Just,
Wait, do we put our name
Oh, I didn't
on
get to use the
the hole and then
signs.
we put the hole in the candidate
Yes,
box we
put
want?
your name on the
That is
yeah.
fair. That is
Okay.
fair.
yeah.
Okay.
I already
Just making
voted.
sure.
I voted.
Yeah, same.
Do the candidates also vote or no?
I was told so.
Okay.
I guess as long as you don't vote for yourself, it's fine.
Go vote. Come on, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Come on.
Sounds like it's on fire.
That could have gone worse.
Yeah, so voting over here, there's signs set up. You just gotta read the signs and what to do.
Well, that was that.
Any rules specifically?
And we can't vote for
It
ourselves?
says,
Can't vote for ourselves. Okay, cool.
I mean, you can. There's no rule against that, but
Oh, cool.
yeah. just read the thing, read the signs.
How you doing,
Dang,
kid?
I'm waiting my turn to read the sign.
you know,
I don't want
just
to
kinda
block
here.
anyone's view of things.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that was fun.
It was something.
Do you drink or are you like Jez and you don't?
I can drink, but I don't drink alcohol.
Who gave me this tea?
It was a couple people in the back who were handing out.
I was handing out
Tea.
tea because things started getting spicy.
Yeah, because people
cool,
were
cool.
spilling the tea and stuff like that.
Yeah. Cool.
I got pictures.
Well, I'm probably gonna go back to building. Oh, good, great. I'd love to probably get copies of some of those for the paper.
Yeah, I figured. So.
Not very appreciated.
Yeah.
I guess we should probably vote. Or are you gonna wait for Jez?
I don't know that I'll vote.
Really? You're not gonna?
Well, I'm not sure.
I mean, you guys are technically residents. You have a business here.
That's fair.
Voice, is that you?
Yeah.
It's weird not seeing you in the paint. I assumed that you were just gonna wear the paint with the uniform.
Hello.
You know, I thought about it, but you know, a lot of it at ours. You know,
am I just
figured,
babysitting
you know,
Bob until this
probably get rid of the rest
mercy
of it.
person shows up? I don't know what to do with him.
Where did they
You
leave
know her?
Bob?
Where did you get
for you?
Bob?
I just
We have to
woke
vote?
up with a snail and a letter on my
I'm not
chest.
super
I guess you could
confident
just
about
go
our
back to your
options,
house
Jess.
now.
I guess so.
Yes.
I don't know what else
Yeah, I
to
think
do.
you have a snail now. Congrats.
You have a friendly snail.
Hello, Bob.
He does like grandma's cookies, apparently. Is there a grandma? Do we have a grandma in Syndicate? Whose cookies are you eating, Bob?
I don't think so.
They're probably just naming someone grandma.
Probably.
I don't know if Mercy's his owner, guardian. I mean, he seems to be sapient, so.
Well,
Yeah.
good luck with that. I'm gonna be on my way.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Where did the rat go
Bye.
off to?
This,
They're up top. At least that's what I
There
think.
you are.
Yeah.
Rat, let's head back. You get voted?
Yeah, I got voted.
Okay, let's go.
It looks like you're just like lurking behind me and hiding in my shoulder, in my
You coming?
That's
my little shadow.
Where'd
It's
you go?
very funny.
usually what happens, so
here.
I'm not surprised.
Hi.
Yeah, no, you're just lurking. It's okay.
Hello.
I have
You're
a
my
stack
favorite
of
little
popcorn.
stalker.
I can't eat it.
I can't eat popcorn either.
Oh, you can't eat popcorn?
I can eat it, but I don't have hunger, so I can't eat it.
Oh,
You
do you
know?
need me to hit you?
You sound a little too ready for that.
You were holding a knife the entire time. Well, this sword, I guess.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was operating a camera.
Obviously.
Very
Cookware.
sharp camera.
I don't know. I'll probably wait
Oh,
for
come
Jess to
on,
vote.
Bob. Let's
32
stick Bob
sticks.
back.
Let's
To your
stick
place.
one.
Be careful of the bushes. I don't.
Hmm.
Oh, a bunch of people didn't do this, lol. Damn, I can't believe you've done this.
I know. I'm
Right.
a horrible human being.
I don't think you're human.
Dead thing? I don't know. Thing. I'm a horrible thing.
Damn, your unfinished build is in the background of my news photos. I can't believe this.
Aw, shucks. However, are
Yeah?
you gonna survive?
Oh man, however am I gonna survive? Yeah. Definitely I'm the one that you have to be concerned about. Hi, Kelly.
Hey. How's it going?
Fine. How are y'all feeling?
Fine.
Cool.
Itchy.
Yep.
Cool. Can I take a picture of y'all?
Sure.
Sure.
Larry's also there.
Okay, but
Yeah.
bulldozing that
Larry's
old
doing their
house
best.
on that hill would be better because we could use it as a city hall meeting area. I think that it would make like we don't need that person to have that big of a house. I really don't think so.
The house is
Somebody
bigger than my
scratched out the
entire
town hall meeting
apartment
sign.
building.
You should apply for one of the apartments at the place that I'm building.
Does
Oh, wait,
anyone
don't you
know
live
who-
with the goblin?
Yeah.
Does anyone know who
kinda like a
scratched
house.
out the town hall meeting sign?
No.
No.
Well, now it doesn't say when we were meeting.
Oh.
I'll never know.
Oh.
I don't even remember when it was.
No. We'll figure it
Oh.
out again.
Fuck.
Curator's back.
We'll figure it out.
Wild.
Mind if I follow you?
Yeah, that's fine. You've just been walking around this whole time, bud. And there goes the curator. Interesting.
What? It's a very non-answer grumble.
Oh, I was just seeing who was still around.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I forgot I was wearing these.
Yeah, because you're Elsa.
Let it go, let it go. Don't hold it back anymore. I really gotta set up a place for developing photos at some point.
I need to make some more potions so that I can develop these.
Yeah, I got a bunch to develop as well.
Anyway, I got pictures of the candidates as well as some of the audience and
Cool.
just the general area.
Radical.
That was something.
Yeah, it was fucking long is what it was.
It really was.
I'm surprised anytime this town does something that's like semi productive, I guess we'll say.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really fucking surprising.
Okay.
Hey bud, how are you?
I'm good.
Hi.
Did you
Hi.
find all that entertaining?
A little bit.
Yeah. I like asking questions that made the rat uncomfortable.
It's fine. They had someone in their ear.
Oh, fucking course they did.
Oh. Interesting.
You on my head? No. Oh, you're up
No.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. You sounded like you were above me, because you were, but...
Mm-hmm. Figured I would come check in.
Everything's going well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Have you read my letter yet?
I didn't know you responded.
Hmm.
Should I go read that now?
No, it's fine. Hello.
Hi.
You're welcome for the chickens earlier, by the way.
Yeah. I appreciated it.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna do a whole bit with that, but you know.
One, two, three.
How tall are you making this?
I was gonna add one more floor. And then I was considering doing something on the roof, but that was basically about it. Why? Would you like it taller?
No, I was curious.
Cool. I don't know. I was considering partially making like a really big one just because it'd be funny to have like a very like industrial city area over here.
I mean, it would be funny.
I don't mind. I could put in the effort to make that many apartments. It doesn't really matter. We can fill them with bits.
I think you should. I think it'd be funny.
Cool. And we will make it 8 floors, because that's what the other thing I was considering.
No.
Could be. We'll see how 6 works.
I mean, if it's tall enough and has enough rooms that go empty, I can always, you know, find somebody to occupy them.
Yeah, somebody.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2.
I mean, they're already bugging me to make a break room, so you know.
And maybe letting them have their own space might be a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Imagine that.
Oh, wait.
Are you excited?
Oh, you know, So excited. Super.
You excited for Thursday?
I'm so excited.
Mm?
So
Yeah?
excited.
Oh, did you get
You're
an
looking at
assignment,
me.
bud?
I guess.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
You chose another Thursday.
I did. It's true.
You
It's...
keep picking Thursdays. It's getting really funny.
I gave 2 options, actually.
Mm-hmm. And the one that works is
And
Thursday.
one of them... It's crazy. Oh my gosh. It's like Thursday's one of the days that works for me. Wow.
Just funny.
Insane.
Thursday is going to become your cursed day.
Ah, goody. Love that.
Man, I can't believe you're gonna make me have to fucking stream on Thursdays.
Sucks to suck, I guess.
Fucking up my schedule, making me do bonus streams. I can't do 2 bonus streams in 1 week. God damn.
I mean, you aren't necessary for this, so.
Oh no, I'm not. I think it's gonna be very funny to have one of the idiots around.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, unless you're telling me not to, because that would also be really funny.
Saying you don't have to.
No.
You're looking at me once again. Just gonna walk over.
It's fine.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. We'll see how you feel after you read my letter.
Okay.
Why? Why not just do it all the way up? Why? Yeah?
Yep.
You're really gonna run away. Is that really the best course of action here?
Are you really that surprised?
I mean, what's it gonna do?
What ah. Once again. Here we go.
The staircase, my liege.
No.
I'll be right back. Chat, I'll be right back.
You're abandoning me like this.
Sucks to suck, I guess. Give me a second.
It's fine. You're lucky I'm in a good mood right now.
I mean, something pretty entertaining just happened, so I would think you'd be in a good mood.
Yep. Your letter, not so entertaining.
Makes sense. Didn't think it'd be.
I did get a good chuckle out of parts of it, though.
That was the intent.
Oh wait, Mora's around. I can go mess with Mora.
I wasn't gone that long.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have returned.
You're lucky. The mouse just left to go talk to Mora.
Yay.
And I feel like it is trying to manipulate me into going home and reading the letter it left me.
Yeah, I was kind of getting that vibes too.
And as much as I don't want to give into it, I can't say that I am not intrigued. But it does also mean that when I get back, I might be pissed.
That's fine. That's fine.
Nah, I just think I'm not gonna go read it.
That also works. What? Oh, there's 2 people. Okay.
Yeah, it's the twins and voice.
Mm.
I'm gonna need to make more bricks. I need cobblestone, and these are both stone. Oh, I have 2 of those, so that's fine.
Thursday.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, it is. It certainly is. Where are your bunny ears?
Not on me.
How dare the disrespect.
I'm still listening to fucking presidential music, wait.
Sometimes you just gotta listen to presidential music. I probably should turn my music back on, actually.
Oh, God, okay, that's better.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Actually, I think I'm gonna build a floor of stairs. I can do 2 layers.
Question.
Yeah, what's up?
So, I know that, like, I'm probably stuck here, right? Because reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do you think there's still a way that Jess can get home?
Nah, you 2 share a soul, babe.
Right. Is there a way to stop that?
Maybe. I don't know if that's something you'd be willing or wanting to do, though. Destroying a soul bond is kind of a really fucked up thing to do.
I just don't want to be the reason that she can't get home. Ow.
Well, I mean, the reason she can't go home is because you 2 have already been attached to each other. It's not like unattaching you is gonna do anything other than make you both really fucking distressed. I don't see the point in hurting yourselves like that.
But she, like, really misses.
could always ask the big boss for a way to get back. Even if it's just temporarily.
True.
I think you're gonna have to do a few things for him first, but...
That would make sense.
But if you're good, he normally rewards you. This feels much more fucked up to me now that mortals are involved. When it was just like me, it was different, but like, I don't know.
What do
Could
you
also
mean?
just be the wizard's morality rubbing off on me.
What do you mean?
You don't gotta worry about it right now.
Okay.
I don't know, as much as you guys are immortal, you're still more mortal than me, I guess.
Mm.
I just got rid of all of the flooring here. I realized I can't make that better. It's fine.
I guess I have a second question.
I may or may not have an answer.
I don't know. Why are you being so nice to both of us?
Because you're gonna have to do some unsavory things, and having someone you can trust is beneficial. Especially to your fucking sanity. Because no offense, kid, you don't have a lot of that.
I would take offense, but there's none to be had. Well, I appreciate it, I guess.
I need 4 and 4. That's fine.
For some reason I keep forgetting I can go through walls.
I mean, I can sometimes. Depends on what form I'm using.
That's fair.
Yep. Fuck, I really want to go read that stupid fucking letter.
You can go read it.
No, I don't know if that's a good idea.
I mean, you're gonna have to read it eventually.
Yeah, you're right. It just means I have to put a bunch of shit away, and then I have to... Ugh. It's fine. I mean, I could be really quick with it. I just know that's exactly what that thing wants, and that's the only reason why I'm less inclined to do it.
Well, then don't read it yet. Jez is far better at this whole talking thing.
It's fine, you don't have to.
I don't know, I feel as though I should.
I mean, if you want to get better at it, that's a completely different thing.
I mean, I feel like it would probably help with things that I'll probably have to end up doing.
I mean, having a command of the fucking English language is beneficial. But also, like, who the fuck is asking you to? Like, if you don't fucking want to, it doesn't really matter.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna go read the stupid letter.
Okay. I can't follow you, but I'll wait here.
Nope.
I brought
I'm,
people
um,
for you to socialize with.
Oh, neat. I was about to run home really quick to go read my mail. I guess not.
Yeah, is that what you want to do? Go read that?
I don't know. Is it what I want to do?
Depends. Do you want to stay in a good mood or a bad mood?
So it is gonna put me in a bad mood.
Maybe.
Okay.
Hi, Mora. Hi, Dr. Maple. How are you?
Good.
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah.
Hello.
I think the election's went well. Hopefully.
I do know that I am carrying Bob, so you know.
So there's
No, are you trying not to get assassinated?
there's listening ears.
No, it's just Bob is in my hat, so you know, don't talk shit about Bob or something. I don't know. I just want you to know he's here.
Who would talk shit about Bob?
Who would talk
I don't
shit
think
about
anyone
Bob?
would, but I think it's fair to tell them that someone else is here.
Oh, I was
This is true.
100% gonna talk bad about Bob, so I'm glad that you said something.
Oh me.
It was sarcasm.
Oh, okay.
Can't believe this, Omi. I can't believe you.
Uh-huh.
For shame. For shame.
For
Right.
shame.
For shame.
I kid. It was a joke.
So was mine.
One day I'll be.
Well,
For some reason,
Oh.
for some
Bob's
reason in my
trying to escape,
inventory he's
apparently.
just called Snail, but then when I put him down, he's called Bob. Strange.
Interesting.
Strange indeed. Strange indeed. So
Mhm.
strange. What's
How
this building
strange.
gonna be?
He's making an apartment building.
Ooh.
Jesse! 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 Jesse!
Hi, little guy.
Jesse.
How's it
Jesse.
going?
Jesse!
Yes. Yes, yes. Yes.
Hello.
There's a lot of people down there.
Yep. I was wondering when you were gonna come crawling up here.
Make it sound like a bad thing.
Nope.
As if you don't appreciate my company.
I don't know. It's nice having my own little stalker. I normally do the stalking.
What else would I
speaking
be
of
if not a
which,
stalker? What?
would you mind running down to my backpack and grabbing me some torches so I can light this place up?
Yeah, which backpack?
Good.
I think it should be the spider one, but I'm not exactly sure. You might have to just go through
Actually, I
them.
have 14 on me.
That'll work for now.
But I can go grab you more if you need. I almost got mauled by a drowned earlier.
That's fun.
Yeah.
The tavern.
And then for whatever reason I couldn't hit it. So that was great. How many people are actually down there?
4 or 5.
Yep.
I mean, they are residents of town, and 2 of them are running for mayor. If we're
That's-
including Bob.
If we're including Bob.
If we're including Bob, there's also like 7 people there, but you know.
How did it jump up 2 with Bob?
I think I forgot to count Moira.
Oh.
Moira.
That makes far more sense. Jez told me to give her the spark notes of what happened.
Will's running, and he definitely doesn't run a criminal organization.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Nope.
Definitely.
Bob is literally a snail.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Kelly had technically has a law degree, but just isn't a certified lawyer anymore.
Jez is gonna be so proud of me because I asked a question, even if it wasn't actually answered properly. But whatever.
Well, you were expecting proper answers with this lot.
Well, I was hoping.
I don't know, if you really needed to clarify something, you could probably ask at least
What,
2
Bob?
out of 3. Maybe 3 out of 3. I don't expect to be able to fucking talk to Will about anything.
That's fair. Nah, it doesn't really matter.
Can't believe that fucker shares the same first name as me. I'm the superior William.
Are they also a William or just a Will?
Honestly, I have no idea. He might just be a Will.
It might just be a Will, so you might be the only William.
Interesting. I need more torches.
Okay, I
You
will go
need
grab some.
Mora?
Torches. I was talking about torches.
Oh.
Hi, Kelly.
Hello.
Boy, you have
How's it going?
Oh, you know, just...
He probably doesn't need all 64 of those.
How does what feel?
Don't you want to win?
Being
Go
on the town
hide.
council
No, I
now.
want to play.
Oh, am I on now?
Mm-hmm. You were the only person running.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Did
it
he
was kind of a...
completely Did he completely forget that his seat was up?
Yes, he forgot his re-election.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, he didn't even apply. So
Hello.
yeah, he
Hi.
got it.
Cool.
Think we'll have to figure out a different meeting space soon.
Yeah. Well, if
Maybe
for
situate a
some-
building
How are you?
somewhere.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm good. The mice are evil and nobody believes me, so I'm just hiding up here.
Town
The mouse
hall's
is
gonna
what?
Become a little
The mice are
soon.
evil and nobody believes me.
Oh, yeah?
Seeming like it.
Are you really expecting violence?
It's not looking like I'm gonna win, which means we're probably gonna have a mayor. So yeah, kinda.
Well, I mean, maybe whoever the mayor is will actually work with the council.
Yeah, I don't think
Friend.
that's
Yeah,
the
I was
thing
gonna
that
pull you
people are worried
Friend.
about.
Mora.
We are not friends.
Friends.
Oh yeah, that's happening
There
too.
we go.
No,
Nah,
get
hey,
get
if it's your
ah.
turn, it's not torturing me.
Voice and
Mora, they just want to play.
Jesse, I think, are downstairs.
I say no to
Coming
playing.
up.
Get
Alright.
off. There are many other people who want to play with you.
No, I want to play with you though.
Why
Did
me?
you find more?
Hey, voice, guess
Yes,
what?
yes, sorry,
What's up?
yes. Here you go.
Guess who's on the town council now?
Oh, I see.
Stupid wizard didn't reapply.
No, he was the only one on the ballot.
Well,
So usually that just means automatic win. We didn't even have to vote on it, but still put it there anyway.
yeah.
You won't get off me.
I don't understand
Oh,
what
that's
the problem
happening.
is. I'm sorry.
Oh, you have mice in your hair, and then you'll find out what the problem is.
Is it helping you cook?
No!
I hope Jess.
I'm supposed
Well,
to
maybe
burn my
you
hand on
should.
the stove.
You're telling
Maybe
me
you
there's a
should-
mouse and a snail under there?
Oh, that's a good point.
There must not be a lot of room left.
I
No,
know,
I don't
right?
think so.
That sounds like a big crowd up in there.
I mean, I'm pretty cozy. I don't think I'll leave anytime soon,
Oh, there they go.
Well, well.
I'm just getting shit. I'm gonna be back.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Wow, this is really nice.
Yeah, it's so big.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm being followed. Whatever will I do?
Interesting.
What will you do? I mean, you could always kick me out. That's always an option.
I don't give a fuck, Omi.
Oh no. Getting kicked out? And Cindergate?
Wow.
That's probably one of the most difficult things to do. Thank goodness I've done that before. I can give you some tips.
Yeah, Kelly?
Well, you start by burning down the mayor's mansion.
Kelly?
Maybe more is.
It's the first place to start if you want to get kicked out.
Are you gonna get kicked out after all this if you lose?
Not planning on it, but I'm gonna enjoy
I
seeing
was-
someone else get kicked out for it.
I was like, you are like a head councilman, and I don't know what I'm doing that much, so like I will need help.
I know. I know.
And oh, God help me if you leave and leave me here. I'm gonna make you a.
You
I
have
will
the
be.
mice.
This is fair,
Yeah.
but I will be your living nightmare if you leave.
Uh-huh. I know.
Hmm. I will drop kick you out of our own house.
Okay, but listen, if I do have to go back to the regional government, I might have to go for a while. I'm still a representative.
That's understandable. Doesn't mean I get to be a pain in your butt.
Just so happens to coincide with most of the times that I get kicked out of Centergate, but you know. So funny how you can do it legally even though you got kicked out.
I'm just here.
Voice is hanging out.
Yeah.
Voice just kind of lurks.
I'm just playing with Mora. It's okay.
I
That's
can
fair.
see that. Are you playing Marionette? Marionette?
Marionette?
Don't play along.
Or do.
It is our job.
Yeah.
Kinda.
You could.
Yeah, but William's busy, and I think it's more fun to mess with the one that doesn't have much to do.
Let's not ruin my good mood.
People.
Yeah, there's people.
There's a lot of them.
They're not gonna eat you.
No, I know.
Yeah, I understand that you are a tiny little bunny morsel, but you will not be eaten by them.
Right, just what you.
I'm sorry, did you just say that?
Based off
Just
of
say
what?
what?
What's going on down here?
What happened?
I just want to make sure I didn't mishear what Omi said.
No, I don't think you did.
Mishear.
No, you don't
what?
think I did? How the fuck am I supposed to feel about that kid?
Mishear what?
Joke.
Now I need to know.
Yeah.
No.
No, I think you should share with the class.
Yeah, I mean.
Nah, I'm gonna save myself embarrassment on this one.
No, I think you should share with the class, especially if it embarrasses William.
Yeah.
Come on, you're having such a good day. You can have a little bit of embarrassment.
I can
killed
make
anybody.
this day I can make this day much worse very quickly.
Yeah, but you're having a good one
That
so
was a
far,
joke.
so why not just
That was a joke.
revel in it a little bit?
Based off of something else.
Nah, I'm good.
Spread it around.
It didn't come out correctly.
Yeah, of all people will say that, Kelly.
All emotional. I'm done playing with them.
What happened?
What?
I thought we were best friends.
Oh.
We can't be. I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the middle of all that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay down here. It's a joke. It was a joke. It was a reference to something. It was a reference to something. I was joking. Ah. People are just too loud. There's so many people, and then I can't. It's too loud, and I can't say things.
You have friends.
I do.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, I don't know why the
would
fuck
give
people would
you
want to be friends with
something,
me.
but
I'm a fucking
I don't
asshole.
have anything really. I have an empty glass bottle and food you can't eat.
I have a singular torch.
That's really out here. That's such friendship right there.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a best friend?
No, does a girl need one?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Your twins swimming back home, by the way.
Hmm.
Oh, I said your twins swimming back home, by the way.
Kelly left you again.
Yeah, Kelly left you again.
Yeah, that's usually how it happens. This is why I'm his nightmare.
Yeah, you
Come
are.
on.
Yeah, you really, really are.
Have mercy on me.
I don't think Mercy's been in town for a while, honestly.
No idea.
God
No, I don't have a friend due to my brother. So, you know, that says anything.
Wait, you don't have a best friend or you don't have a friend?
I don't have either, to be honest.
I mean, you're friends with the mice.
Yes, this is true. Yeah, this is true.
Maybe because you're the only creatures that Kelly lets her be friends with.
Kelly doesn't have a choice in the matter.
Yeah, Kelly doesn't let me have nice things half the time, so, you know.
Kelly's not a nice thing.
Why you think I say I'm his nightmare? I'm his living, breathing nightmare.
Yeah.
And I will drop kick him off the state building if I have to.
Oh, speaking of which, how'd the championships go?
Oh, pretty well. Pretty well.
Nice, nice.
I just came back. I just came back from the training and all that.
Did you get a new belt?
Not yet. I still have to work for it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure if I do get it, I'll be sending a lot of postcards and pictures back.
I want to see new shinies.
Sounds really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I do have to get going.
Okay.
It was nice chatting with you, Jesse, and always nice chatting with you, my best friend.
Wow, they're not being subtle about that at all. Okay. That,
I can't tell if she's just never had a best friend before. It's one of the two.
I think it's the first one.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's the first one.
Let's hope it's the first one for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You could have crippling nightmares about having all of your friends hate you. That could be a fun time.
Yeah, I agree with them on that.
That's the great thing about having friends.
Yay.
Gives you more things to be afraid of.
I mean, you can do the opposite too.
Oh yeah, I guess that's also true.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Oh.
Are you good? You good?
There he goes.
Do I need to call the doctor here again, or
She
Nah,
just
you're
left.
fine.
For this.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, you can punch him around a good bit. He's fine.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't.
Right now,
Having
it'll
fun
hurt,
up
but
there.
that's whatever.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm just surrounded by cute rodents, apparently.
I know. Whatever shall you do?
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Now do I?
Falling off the edge. This is concerning.
Now do I need to call a doctor for you specifically?
Oh no, they're already dead.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, wait.
You good?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
Why?
Because...
Oh, this is the wrong fucking block.
Homie, come back.
No, thank you.
Come back.
No, thank you.
So we could play tag.
I'm good.
You know, everyone's playing hide and seek nowadays.
Nope.
It's my
It's the new
favorite game,
trend.
actually.
But tag is so much more fun.
I'm sure it is. You know what? Yeah, we can play tag. I'll be it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're actually gonna tag anybody.
I don't know what you're talking about. I totally would. 100%.
Holy see, she's
I don't
after
think
me,
you will.
so.
I'm pretty sure you hate touching people, my dude.
Yeah, it was an attempt to get people to leave. Not actually, but...
I mean, I can just push more off again. Oh wait, no, she currently has a mayoral candidate in her hat, so I can't. That might kill the snail.
I also have wings.
And it didn't stop you from getting a concussion.
That's what the...
I was about to say, when has that ever helped you before?
At least
Just
I still have
saying.
more brain cells than you do.
Excuse you.
I don't think that's true.
Mm,
I'm pretty sure that mouse has more brain cells than most people.
I think that's probably true.
He runs
Yeah,
around
no,
playing
that's very
tag.
true. Hi, little mouse.
No.
What have you been doing when I was gone?
Hey, listen. Tavern,
Sounds like the mouse.
You know?
playing with Mora. Made friends with Omi.
Mm-hmm.
Made friends with Will.
Yep.
Yeah, just making friends and stuff.
That's fair.
Hanging out with the other mice, doing mouse stuff.
I'm glad Vid
Tomorrow's
taking
Thursday.
care of
Tomorrow is
himself.
Thursday.
Good, good.
I think this is 5 layers or 6 layers. I honestly have no idea how many I've made at this point.
Hi, Mora.
How?
You were wondering what that sound was? It's Navi.
I should have balconies.
That would be cute.
Yeah. I already decided I was going to do a spiral with the windows.
Oh, I think I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, so like it's going to start on this side and then it's going to spiral by each floor where the windows are placed.
Yeah.
I guess I should probably start placing windows. I think that's 4 layers or 5 layers. Can't really tell.
Oh.
1, 2,
3,
3, 4,
4,
5.
5.
That's 5 layers, yeah. I think I'm gonna do either 6 or 8. And I'm gonna have to give it a little bit more shape because it is just kind of looking like a fucking rectangle right now.
To be fair, that's kind of what apartment buildings look like.
Yeah, they are just fucking rectangles.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm gonna quickly go upstairs.
I'm going to continue stalking you.
That's fine. I'm gonna need you to entertain my chat for a second.
Okay.
Gotta use the
Fair enough.
bathroom.
Yeah, you stay with
Having a functional human body sucks.
That's a big rip.
Hi, Mora.
Hi. Jesus.
Hi. Hi.
No.
Bye.
Little
Everyone.
finger pats.
E.
You're
Don't trust it.
Cool, sit. Alright, I'll be right back.
Whee.
All right.
I'm just gonna dance, I think. We're just gonna do...
Are you gonna head back to the tavern?
Probably. You want to come with?
Or
are you gonna stay here with your friends?
I'm gonna hang out a little bit more.
Oh, goody.
All right. You have fun, okay? Be careful.
Okay.
Finger pats.
Okay. Bye, Jesse.
Bye. Stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm breakdancing.
Anyway. You having fun there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So much fun.
I'm having a great time.
I can tell.
You ever pretended to be a mouse?
Mouse? No.
You should try it sometime. It's fun.
I'm good, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can make that one of your scripts. Pretend to be a mouse for a day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with your, like, shrinking thing, you could totally do it. Be super easy.
I mean, probably. I'm a bunny currently, so...
You're pretending to be a bunny. You could turn into a mouse for a day.
I'm not saying I couldn't.
What, you don't want to come hang out in the mice city?
Preferably no.
Why not?
I think you know why.
No.
You're looking at me again.
We're having a conversation.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you have to look at me.
That's just rude. Do you see how rude they are to me, chat? Do you see how rude they are to me?
Mm-hmm.
I give them wings, and this is what I get.
You never said I couldn't be rude.
Is that a script I need to write for you?
I mean, to be fair, the scripts are up to you, so...
I give them wings, I give them freedom, and they're rude to me. Can't believe this.
I feel like you should have really expected nothing less.
I mean, depends. I expected from this one over here, because he's just a grumpy McGrump all the time.
Not all of the time.
You're right. Most of the time.
I guess.
He has his moments. Though when I'm around, he's especially grumpy usually, so.
That's true. I wonder why that is. That's insane.
Name one thing I've done to make people grumpy.
Well, I mean, apparently you gave him a letter that's probably going to make him grumpy, so that's one thing.
Well, that's in response to a letter he made that made me grumpy, so that doesn't count.
I feel like it does.
I don't think it does.
I really feel like it does. That's not the one I wanted.
I don't think
That's
that
the one I
counts. Okay, other than that, name something.
Well, I mean, I don't really know much of what you've done.
Exactly. All I've done to you is nothing but nice.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get small and sit in front of him.
Oh, is this what we're doing?
He told me to entertain his chat, so
That's fair.
I don't know that this is very entertaining, but here we are.
Mm. Yep. Just two little guys.
Well, if it makes you feel better, my chat appears to be excited that you're here.
Oh, yeah?
Although I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not.
Who cares?
Oh?
I'm looking at your chat. Oh, yeah, tomorrow is Thursday.
It is. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, I'm returned.
Welcome back.
What the fuck was I doing?
Um,
Just making more floors. Oh, I wanted to work on the windows.
Ah, yes. That's true. Ow.
Okay.
Why are you on my head again?
Because I have small legs.
That's really not an excuse.
Do you want me to turn into another form? Because I don't think you would want that.
No, I just really don't want you on my head.
Well, I have small legs and you guys keep moving around, so...
You're vibrating in my headphones.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank you.
What is with him and always jumping out of buildings?
He was looking at if the window was good.
Hmm.
I feel like that's a valid reason to jump out of windows. Or off of buildings.
Just saying, he does it a lot.
I also jump down.
In this case, I
things
just
a
fell
lot.
out the fucking window again.
Oh,
I'm not
wow.
gonna lie.
I was defending you and everything.
Oh, I know. I was just letting you know that your defense was a waste.
How dare.
Are you making it eye-shaped on purpose, or...?
I mean, it's consistency in design mostly, because I did it downstairs as well.
I see.
God, fuck!
You having some trouble there, Maestro?
Yes, I'm always having trouble. You know this.
Not what I wanted. Today my chat apparently just gets to see what I do when I'm not streaming.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly stalk me.
Yeah, it's true.
Or the wizard. So,
Yeah.
you know, basically the same fucking thing.
Yep. It's very much just stalk both of you.
Imagine.
Why do you do that?
I don't know.
I mean, other than the fact that you have, like, attachment issues, but, like...
It's rude.
A little bit funny. You know, you still haven't given me a reason yet.
Have you ever thought about the fact that I might not give you a reason?
So you're being rude for
Nice.
no reason.
Nice.
Can't I just be rude to be rude?
Not usually.
I mean, it's not the best idea to be rude to them. But, like, you are a free creature, so you can do what you want.
It's true.
Yeah.
For now.
I'm just trying to be friendly today.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather me not be friendly?
No. Nah. I don't know.
I mean, I could change form if you want. That help?
Not in the slightest.
Maestro.
Yes.
Do you think I should change form?
No.
No?
I mean, who would you be?
I don't know. I can make a new one.
You could make a new one. That could be fun.
I mean, I have other ones that are just sort of on the back burner that haven't been touched in a while.
I mean, if you have a face that would be appropriate, I don't see why not.
I mean, I have a real friendly face that you might remember a little bit of. Maybe. I don't know. I have a couple friendly faces.
Be nice to the mouse chat. I feel like you don't know me.
At least someone in your chat likes me.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know why.
I don't know. Okay, they seem
They don't
nice.
They don't have to agree with you in your treatment of the mouse.
I'm not saying they do.
I just want to know why you're being so grumpy towards me.
Just put it to stress. Why don't we?
Yeah?
Mm.
That's fair. Fair, I suppose.
My chat says hi to you, by the way.
Hi, chat.
Right to the mouse.
Hi,
Should say
chat.
hi to the mouse.
To the mouse.
They do say hi to me. I can see your
can't-
chat, so.
I know.
I wish I could see chat right now, but I can't.
I mean, you got a raid a little while ago, so.
Oh, I thanked them already. That's why
Yeah.
I was muted earlier.
Yeah. So, you know, that's all you got really going on.
Yeah, people don't talk in here all the time.
Imagine.
Oh, well.
It's okay.
I don't really care. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the cute wizard. They don't want me.
I mean, that's not fully true. I could be a cat for a bit. Could do that.
That'd be cool.
Cats are cute.
Maestro would know all about that.
It's true. Being a cat's great.
Were you a cat?
Oh, yeah. Remember, shapeshifter.
Yeah, he likes being a cat.
I do indeed.
Though my idea of cat and his idea of cat are very different things.
True. I'm assuming yours is more person-shaped than cat-shaped. Whee!
That's one of them. It was very tempting to just knock you off.
I mean, you could have.
But I
I know.
didn't.
I could be a person-shaped cat.
Yeah?
I guess it's not really the style that I like to go for. I like just being a cat.
I think of other things I could be. I could be a rabbit. I could be a bird.
Could be a bird. That could be fun.
A raven
You
could
go
be
fly
fun.
around.
A raven
we
could be
could.
fun.
We could.
If I was a parrot, I could sit on your shoulder.
You already sit on my head.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Anyway, you asked why I don't like, or why I follow you around. It's mainly because I don't want to be alone.
Yeah, attachment issues.
I could give you one of the shadows, then you would never be alone.
No.
I mean, he technically does already have his own.
Yeah, but that's different.
True.
That shadow isn't chained here. The shadowlings are. So they would have to always be here. Oh, if I was a parrot, I could mimic things real well, too. That could be fun.
I just recently learned that they can do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you not know they did that?
I usually can't hear things.
Oh, that's right. That's fair.
Yeah, and then I was walking around a parrot, and then I heard a zombie growl, and I was like, what is happening?
Sorry, I'm used to being around someone who can hear everything all the time.
No, just, there's like a not bit going on about me not being able to hear things.
Oh,
So
I see.
It's a bit because Jez brings it up all the time. It's not a bit because it's true.
I could go wake up the illager. That could be funny.
But he's sleeping.
Yeah. I
It's up
think
to
he's
you.
curled up at the wizard's tower right now, so.
I'm pretty sure I heard that earlier.
I could go wake him up, though.
It's up to you.
I could do that. How bored am I?
It's a great question.
Hey, Omi, do you have a flint and steel?
On me?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you want it?
Yes.
Oop. Is he burning down the trees? I could have. Okay.
That's just happening, I guess.
Just felt like starting a forest fire.
Well, I've collected most of the wood from these. And I'm sick of collecting all the fucking leaves.
I see.
Hey, Maestro, how bored am I right now?
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It's pretty bored.
It's a decent board.
Yeah. I might go do it then.
What are you thinking about doing?
Waking up the illager.
Oh, that could be fun if you really wanted to.
Maybe.
It's not like you have to worry about the wizard. Try and get him to put on a hat again.
I wonder what he's dreaming about right now.
No idea.
Hmm.
Fire's almost gone. What's he gonna do?
Light more fire.
That's more of a rhetorical question.
And they start dropping like flies.
Isn't that how it goes, though?
Yep.
Mm.
I think the bird idea is real funny. Oh, full-size mouse.
Yeah, don't worry
Weird.
about it. Yep, it happens.
I'm just not looking at it.
That's probably for the best.
Makes my brain hurt.
Ah!
Yeah.
That was rude. Ow. Oh, creeper.
Don't get blown up.
Nor do.
Or do.
Ow.
Look, you can still do stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Hmm.
Oh, your house again.
Nope.
No. Are you flee?
Nope. I am.
I probably should get out of a burning
nice
tree.
trick, nice
Huh?
trick.
Yeah. You having fun?
Me or homie?
Ew.
Yeah,
You having fun burning down all these trees?
it's fine.
Mm.
Cleanup is the thing.
Fair enough.
Feel like
Don't stand near fire, but it's fun. I mean, if there's fire next to me, what am I supposed to do but stand next to it?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Run? Mm.
But stand in fire. Wait. Wait, is Firebat telling you to not stand near fire? The person who joins everyone's chat and says arson is saying don't go near fire? Really?
To be fair, they also know that I burn easily.
I mean, that's fair. But also... The person who says arson, it cannot be the one. No, no, no.
You're
I'm
getting
sorry,
called out.
wait, is
Firebat.
Firebat the one saying that you shouldn't
Yeah.
be...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they don't have the right.
You're being called out by 2 other people.
I don't know if the mouse and I count as people.
Something like that.
Also, the person who wants to be a firefighter. Why do you tell everyone to commit arson then?
Man, it's like someone wasn't considerate when they decided what their internet motif was gonna be.
I mean, more so I think than... If they're trying to get people to start fires, I think they're trying to get job security.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, do the stupid thing. Give me a job.
I support the hustle.
I don't understand. Wait, I feel like I'm missing context because I can't read chat.
They want to be a firefighter.
Oh. I feel like... there may be a conflict of interest between being a firefighter and also wanting people to commit arson.
It's job security. It's job security.
You know what? I shouldn't be one to talk about job security.
Yeah. There.
Yay, arson. Why are you guys...
You're
it's funny.
so little.
Yeah.
I'll sing to move. It's fair. I have wood for you.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Where do you want it?
You can just give it to me.
Okay. I also have roots and leaves if you want them to.
We can put them in there.
How bored am I?
You keep asking this question.
52.
52?
That should have been 42.
That's not a good number.
Nope. Are you more bored than you were earlier?
I don't know. Kinda hungry.
Maybe you should go eat food.
I
I don't like
could eat
that laugh.
Omi.
don't want to eat Omi.
Could eat Larry.
I could eat Larry.
He is Cindergate's sweetheart. It'd be hilarious.
It would be.
Man, I can't wait until some of them die. It's gonna be so upsetting for people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fuck. Why am I so fucking bad at this? The second I get a fucking mortal body, it's like I inherit his fucking clumsiness.
No, do better. I forget how fun it is being a flea sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Are you hungry?
A little bit. Maybe that's why I'm hungry.
Because you're a flea?
Maybe.
I mean, fleas are hungry a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a little bit of a headache, but that's fine.
Hmm.
I
Ow.
don't really give a fuck.
Don't do that.
I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
Don't do that.
Thanks.
What did you do that the mouse of all creatures snapped at you? I guess the flea now.
Accidentally suffocated myself in a wall.
Don't do that.
I didn't mean to. I put accident in that sentence for a reason.
And do better.
I like that you think I can.
Interesting.
Interesting?
Oh, I'm gonna have to move the stairs on this floor because of the windows.
Ah.
I mean, I could extend them by a little bit and then just build the stairs around the windows. No, I'll just move where the fucking stairs are. Yeah, I'll just put them that way.
I could go work on my build.
You could go work on your build, yeah.
That requires me to leave, though.
Yeah, you will be alone if you do that.
Yeah.
I could come with you.
No, thank you.
Aw.
Man, the one day you're in a good friendly mood, too.
Yeah.
I mean, if a certain letter makes me too angry, the wizard might wake up, so at least you'll find entertainment over there.
That's fair. I don't know what the letter's gonna make you feel.
Well, you'll be able to see my reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have my note
Always
blocks.
can.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Oh, I don't have my note blocks.
Oh, do you need a note block?
No. Usually when I'm bored, I just place one down and go do 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 do. But I don't have one.
Here you go.
Oh, there's 2 of them now.
You want a note block?
Not right now. Giving, 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 giving. Playing the game you'll never win. So wake it now or take me never. Use your way now, lives with me survive. Say goodbye or stay forever. Use your way now, lives with me survive. That is the new life.
You like a certain disc?
Me?
Yeah.
Other side. The other 19 Nova. Yo, let's go. Yeah. I can do a magic trick.
Yeah.
You see this redstone torch?
Uh-huh.
One moment it's on, the next it's off.
Amazing.
I know. It's really incredible. Ah!
Damn, get spleefed.
I got spleefed by my own self. Three-part harmony. Oi, get out of here. Oops. Ding dong.
Some of these apartments just don't have windows. Honestly, that's a little hilarious.
Who needs windows?
Yeah. Alright, well, I believe I am going to clean up and go read some mail. You may want to go work on your build, I'd assume. Are you planning for streaming for much longer, by the way?
I probably should not.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say no. I'll probably end.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Okay.
God damn it.
Okay, bye.
Oh, well. I was going to try and take a picture of the mouse, but the mouse disappeared.
Oh.
Alright. I'm off to the Waystone, I guess.
I actually also have to go to the Waystone.
Oh, well then we can walk together.
Woo. Sorry. Bye. You got this.
It's fine.
It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need some eyes to be able to read it?
No. I have plenty of eyes myself. Oh, that's how we're fucking leaving. Fantastic. Oh, that wasn't you. Fantastic!
It was not.
I put my chest away without actually putting my bags away. I think there's an end chest in the fucking thing. We're gonna try that again.
Oh. Where'd they go? Oh.
Well. Okie dokie. I am off, I guess.
Alright. Don't get too angry!
Yeah, we'll see.
I highly doubt I'll actually work on it, but I do want to show you guys what I did. Because I did some stuff. Wow! Look how pretty! I worked on this off stream because I was bored. And on stream sometimes stresses me out to try and build. But it's cute. I like it. So we got pillars. Then we got sideways pillars. And we got broken pillars. And we got some pillars and some walls. And there's some moss. Oh my gosh. Well, that's crazy. That's insane. Oh my goodness. The one thing that I need to do is figure out how to do lighting because... Ooh, I should show you guys with... That's... Well, I guess that works. It's not what I wanted to do, but it works. It looks really cool. Just like whenever it has the lighting, you have a new goal. Okay, what's your new goal? I just have to figure out how to light this place because the torches ain't it. The torches ain't it. So I have to figure out what to do about lighting. Unfortunately. But hey, there's not really dark spots from what I can tell. Everything appears to be... Well, no, okay. Right there is a dark spot. So there, I guess there's a couple of dark spots. But anyway, yeah, this is the build. This is what I've been doing. It looks good. I think, personally. What are your guys' thoughts? If you have any. Why are there so many of you here? I wasn't doing anything. I was just sitting there. to get the right song when other people are around. You have a new goal to get the right song when other people are around on HereAfter. You're gonna make me write a song in front of other people. You're gonna make me write a song in front of other people. Not sing a song, you're gonna make me write a song in front of other people? That's not gonna go well. That's gonna go so bad. That's gonna go so poorly. Oh god. I already suck at it enough. That's just torture? It is just torture. Wow. You're on your way home? I'm literally about to end, Jess. I'm gonna end. Ow. I was just showing this off. Darn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I think I need to end. But I will be live tomorrow because tomorrow is Thursday. And now that's a bit, apparently. Thursday. Constantly Thursday, oh boy. So, I will be live tomorrow at about 7 o'clock Central Time to do something that involves a script. That's all the information I can give you, because that's all the information I have. Yay. Goody. But yeah. So, we're gonna end, and that's gonna be it. I don't know if anyone else is live. So let's see. Hi, Spaz. You are in front of my thing. Oh, okay. There's some people I can raid. We're gonna raid Okami. Okami's playing Fortnite. So, please go say hi to Okami. We're gonna do that. But, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure that you guys stay safe, stay kind, and stay good, and I will see you in the next video or stream, whichever one you watch next. And with that, we're gonna go raid Okami. Please say all of the lovely things. Tell them, potatoes. And I will see you guys later. I said that already, but that's fine. Goodbye!